Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. Yeah, in the previous video we didn't really see any sign that this move to the downside was finished, so it can still go down a little bit lower. It did react briefly here to the golden ratio at 35 cents, but overall I'm still counting here a so-called 1-2-1-2 and another 1-2 setup, even though you could possibly reduce that just very simply to 2 1-2 setups and not 3. Basically by just saying this was the wave 1, and instead of putting the wave 2 here at the low of the 15th of March, I can put it here. Yeah, basically that we had an A wave, a B wave and a C wave. Would then be a so-called truncated zigzag pattern. It happens rarely, so that's not my preferred option. But really what we're doing here is just sort of looking really into the detail. That's not necessarily so important. Key is really, first of all, to understand if ADA can hold in this latest 1-2 setup the 34.1 cent level. We've got support at the golden ratio, 35.1. It doesn't look like it wants to stop there. We will then have the 34.1 cent level as key support. Below that, we will have structural support at 33 cents. If we come down to that level, it is basically invalidating this 1-2 setup, and I would then change the count here. It doesn't really have any impact on the higher degree or higher level scenario. I would just reduce the number of 1-2 setups here by just resetting this wave 2. Did explain that in the previous videos. It would just simply get rid of this 1-2 setup. It would get rid of this 1-2 setup. And I would then just say, all right, we rallied in a 5-wave move off the 10th of March low, came down in an A wave, had a 3-wave move up in a B wave. So basically A, B, and we are coming down in a C wave, yeah, in whatever shape or form. And in this particular scenario, we do need to hold a certain support level as well. And if we drop below that level, then, well, then the bullish case here gets really challenged. But until then, we can focus on that. So that support, which then needs to hold, is the 78.6 retracement of this wave 1. We're talking about 31.3 cents. That would still allow for a drop all the way, well, roughly a 11% drop from where we are now. If we drop below that level, it would not invalidate the 1-2 setup, but it would make it very unlikely. As you might recall, any coin that drops below the 78.6 retrace in a wave 2, that setup then often doesn't work out any longer. I will for now leave the chart as it is, because this is really just sort of the micro count. They change frequently anyway. I think you know that. Anyway, that's sort of what I communicate quite frequently, that these micro counts are not the most reliable ones. They are quite fragile, and it all depends on the time frame you're trading. If you're trading the longer time frame, it doesn't make so much sense to focus on it, but a lot of people want to know what's happening on the lower time frame anyway. But either way, against the 31.3 cent level that we just saw on the chart, we can focus generally on higher. But I continue to show you the micro support levels here because they are relevant for short-term trend reversals, and these are the spaces where the price can turn around, but it can without a problem invalidate a 1-2 setup on the smaller time frame and still be in a higher degree uptrend, right? So at the moment, no change to the wave count. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.